get ready.
You're not Annie.
First of all, I'd like to thank Bree, Jordan, and Kyle for putting up with us this past week. This is a flash fiction. For those that do not know, it is a piece of fiction for 500 words or less. The title of it is called A Dream Come True. It was a casual sunny day, while the birds warbling and chirping in the morning sun wanted to be heard. The man in bed rolled over, waking up slowly. The woman hovers the man, her eyes spectacled. The wise old man once said, if you love something, let it go. Her voice soft and tender. The woman's hair was glowing like sun-toasted daisies. In her hands, cut an eye. She was splattered with blood, her chest bare, face of an angel. Her legs shivered, she was pale. I'm sorry that it's end this way. Her voice slow and almost whispering, and she didn't even want to hear herself, to hear her repulsing voice. She paced towards the man and spoke imperceptibly. Her voice fading into an agonizing beating as the man rose to his lungs. It was a casual day, sunlight piercing through the window. The room was quickly illuminated. The light on his face felt as if he was being kissed by angels. His silky hair was deep mahogany, his eyes were oceans of blue that seemed to sink in forever. Still formally dressed in silk black socks, pants that hung loosely from his hips, and a white dress shirt that was slightly tucked in. It was his wedding day. The day passed. He shimmies towards the bathroom, where he would start his daily routines. His phone on the countertop next to the sink started vibrating and plays every time he touched that cascade. His eyes flicker and he yawns as he reaches back. Right behind him. Yellow. He exhales through his nose. Hey man, congratulations! His brother fired through the phone. Thanks. What are you doing later? The line fails. Hey, you're cutting off. What did you say? Cut off by a roaring static. The man, confused, disregards his phone and tosses it into the bed in the other room. He opens a faucet to wash his face, still half asleep. In his hands cupped under the water source, he brings his hand slapping warm liquid on his face. He repulses backwards when he feels the strange viscosity of the liquid. It tastes of iron and smells of oxide. He rushes for a towel and presses it against his face. A dark red fluid seeps into the fabric. He slowly opens his eyes and staggers backwards as to find blood rushing from his sink. Holy, what the fuck? He shouts in terror. He bumps into a slouching figure behind him. Hovering there was a woman fitted in a white dress that layered in silk waves down to her feet. A veil covered her face to a blur. Blood streaming from her neck, soaking her chest, dripping from her fingers onto the floor where a puddle formed. Her eyes smeared, too surreal to form a face. She approaches the man slowly, pace by pace. He's speechless and shivering. Who are you? He stammers. It's like a dream come true, she whispers. An eldritch scream echoes off the walls of the bathroom. Her shriek slowly fades into an agonizing beat as the man groans at his heart.